think it's very eye-opening. It was a survey that I think to an instrument that's very different from what you see usually in the market, where it's always about employee engagement and fit with the organization as well as employee satisfaction. For once, we have a tool that's about the person itself in terms of how he or she is, in terms of level of psychosocial risk, psychosocial well-being, as well as the felt psychological safety that that person is actually currently experiencing.
It's great to have a benchmark of the world in terms of psychological safety, well-being and confidence, and it's great to also see how we benchmark against Malaysia and also against what is the best state or the standard or the desired level. So I really appreciate that in terms of the assessment.
To be able to have data related to psychology and human behavior, behavioral metric, if you will, is going to be very helpful to shape what organizations want to be doing in the space of mental well-being, improving workforce productivity, and all that going forward.
It's really important that they can scale up in the organization, especially if the leaders have already undergone this assessment. Then I believe that the next step should be to scale up for the organization to sort of leverage on it and roll out to the entire enterprise.
Right, it's a tool that was developed and it's been verified in terms of validity, right? And we should actually come in to support this as well, so that we can get better data points and to be able to benchmark better across the industry and across the country.
Yes, for sure, it is going to be an insightful and helpful starting point for all organizations to be able to then measure themselves with, to say that, hey, are we all ahead of the curve? Are we below the curve? From that, organizations will then be able to say exactly which are the gaps that they need to be addressing in order to move their organizations forward.
What I like about Hetal is, she uses her slides just as a guide, but then she can really explain based on her experiences as an organizational psychologist, or even previously when she was, a family psychologist or therapist. I like the fact that she can give you examples from research and his clients, or what has been written or the literature that's been published outside. And I think for someone in the corporate world, that is something that we feel valuable.
Being very energetic, she definitely knows the topic very well. Her ability to interpret the scores and to be able to link those scores in terms of what that person most probably is experiencing on the underlying perspective compared to just at the surface is amazing. And she has the experience to guide through her own experience in terms of being a psychologist and doing actual therapy. I think that's one of the good things about the fact that she's able to relate the topics from an organizational standpoint as well as a personal standpoint for the participants.